Today, I'm going to show you how to generate some short AI songs that actually include lyrics. And to do this, I'm going to be showcasing a few AI websites that allow you to do this for free. And as always, all of the links to these websites will be down in the description below. So let's get into it. Now the first website here is called Riffusion. Now you do need to make an account, but you can just sign in with your Google account. And once you've done that, you're going to be presented with this screen. Let's just go ahead and hit create riff. Then you'll see it pops up with this little box where it asks you for lyrics and for you to describe the sound. Now I had ChatGPT generate me some lyrics and some descriptions of the sound. Now the thing with Riffusion is at the moment you can only have 5 to 20 words, so it's quite limited. But what's really cool is that you can have it write lyrics with ChatGPT and same thing with the sound, or you can just record the lyrics, which is really cool. Let's go ahead and try this out and hit riff. And then we can see that it's creating here, and it ultimately doesn't take that long. And what's really cool is it even generates some AI images to sort of go with what the song or, what the line is. So let's take a listen at this first one.
Whiskey nights and porch light, tales of love and life's fight.
And then let's take a look at the second option.
Whiskey nights and porch light, tales of love and life's fight.
And then let's do this third one.
Whiskey nights and porch light, tales of love and life's fight.
So those all sounded really good. I think the second one was the best. Now with these, you have a few different options. You can remix, you can favorite, you can copy the link to one, or you can do any of these other things. So there are quite a lot of options that you can do with Riffusion. However, it is quite limited because your songs end up being so short. However, this would be perfect for some sort of slogan or something like that. And you have to keep in mind, this technology is just going to keep advancing. So we're going to be able to generate longer and longer songs. And I went ahead and generated a couple more. So let's go ahead and see how this sounds.
Ace, midnight blues, velvet hues, sex cries, and old news.
And then let's try the next one.
Midnight blues, velvet hues, sax cries, and old news.
And then this third one.
Midnight blues, velvet hues, sax cries, and old news.
I think it's funny that it decided to just have this be the opening before the song, like some older songs that sort of matches, this vibe here. So I think it's funny that it just was like, yeah, we're going to have this be the beginning of the song, not the actual song. And then it plays the lyric or the melody after. So I think that's funny. It gave it a little bit of uniqueness. Now I wasn't quite satisfied with this, as an actual song though. So I did another one. So let's check this one out.
Still hard, I am Will in the fire, forge a real.
That one was quite funny. The Steel Heart was good, and then the Iron Will and Beyond just sort of fell off there. Let's try another one.
Still hard, I am Will in the fire, forge a real.
That one did a similar thing to these ones down here, but the art's really cool. Now this third one.
Still hard, I am Will in the fire, forge a real.
That one was very interesting. It was like a combination of the first two. This ends up being really cool because it has a lot of uniqueness with style and just how it sounds. So you'll have to mess around with this and see what you can generate. Now this next one is the Voicemod text to song. Now this one is meant to be a little bit more funny. So it's not supposed to be something to seriously make a good song. It's meant to be a fun thing that you send to your friends, or just like a meme YouTube channel, for example. You could do that and this would be fun. Now, first you select a song that you want your lyrics to go with. And I think I'm going to go with Laser Beam here. And next you select your singer. And I think I'm going to go with Chloe here. and then you write in your own lyrics. Now, Voicemod can actually do a lot more lyrics compared to Riffusion, so that's really nice. And then you can choose your song name and artist name. I think this is fine, I'm just gonna leave it how it is. And then you just hit create song. And once it's done, it generates it into a nice little video, although you can choose only the voice. And let's give it a listen.
Flashing lights, we move and with feeling. Alive and neon rays hustling to the electronic beat. In this moment, we're complete.
So that sounded pretty cool, but with a lot of these voices, like I said, it's supposed to be a funny thing, so you can get really creative with the lyrics and just have it be some random, wacky thing, and then it combined with like sort of the funky like voice choice, you can make it sound really interesting and funny. Now, the final website I'm going to show you today is called SUNO. Now, SUNO is amazing because it generates clips that are 40 seconds long, which is the longest that we've seen so far. And not only that, I think it generates music that is just better than Riffusion, and you can have multi-language support. You can't do other languages in Riffusion without it sounding very Americanized, but in SUNO, you can just automatically natively do multi-languages. Now, SUNO is hosted on Discord, so you can join with this link and hitting try the beta on Discord, or if you don't want to do that, you can find it natively in the Discord app. Just go to discoverable servers and then type in SUNO, and then it should be the first one. And then from there, you can join it. Now, you can do quite a lot of things in the server, but what's awesome is you don't need to be in the server to be using the AI. Because once you're in the server, you can go over here to the bot and then just say hi or something. And then from here, you can do the command to generate the music. So the command is /chirp. And once you have that command, you hit enter. And then it's going to ask you to accept the terms of service. You hit obviously yes. And then this pop-up is going to appear. And then you enter in your type of music, and then you enter in your lyrics. And you can use 4 to 8 lines, and it recommends that you do at least 4, so it's really cool. And then if you wanted to, you can also just describe it, and then ChatGPT will make lyrics for you. And then once you have this filled out, you just hit submit. And then it'll start generating, but it usually just takes a minute or two. And there we go, it finished in 98 seconds. Now before we preview that, I'm gonna start another one because it does take 2 minutes. So I'm just gonna speed up the process and generate one while we're reviewing the first one. And there we go, let's review the first one.
Got engine running on this dusty road. Hat low so high, carrying yesterday's load. Ain't got no map, but I know where I've been. Tales of whiskey and of original sin. Blues in my pocket, rock and roll in my shoes. Playing for kicks with nothing to lose. Offbeat things with my guitar's moan. I play the blues, make them my own.
Now that was really good, but let's try out the second one, see if this one's any better. That one definitely was not as good, but it is a different kind of vibe. Now next, I'm going to try generating one in Spanish. I don't know what this means. I had ChatGPT generate it. I think this is heart. So yeah, we're going to do this, and then let's review the one we generated a second ago. Now before we go any further, I have had some issues in testing where it just won't generate lyrics. Like it won't like say anything. It'll just be the melody, which is fine because it doesn't always do that. But especially with the multi-language ones, it seems to be a lot harder, but they do eventually work, so you might just have to try a couple times. But yeah, let's try this first one. So yeah, that one was really good. Let's see this next one.
Flashing lights, we move in waves. Feeling alive in neon rays. Hearts into the electronic beat. In this moment we're complete.
I think I like the sound of this one. The end kind of got a little bit weird there, but this one I think had more of the vibe that I was looking for. And we got our Spanish ones, but let's go ahead and generate one while we're waiting. And you'll see here, this is like actual Japanese characters, so it works with characters that aren't just English characters, which is really cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and send this off. All right, let's try this Spanish one. Now that one had the issue where it didn't generate any lyrics. Let's see if the second one worked. Now it looks like that one did not work either. So like I said, it definitely, struggles a little bit. Now we generated the Japanese one, but if we want to try this again, we can just hit this reuse button and then it'll enter in the same prompt and then you just hit submit again. So let's try the Japanese one and hopefully it will actually work this time. Okay, so that one did not have lyrics. Let's try this one. Okay, so that one did not have lyrics. I'm going to keep generating these until I get some with lyrics, and then I will see you when I get that done. All right, there we go. We got a Spanish one, and this one actually worked, so let's test it out.
Bajo el sol, ardiente bailan sin fin, corazones al viento. Vuelven es mismo así, ríe la noche, canta el mar, vive la vida sin mirar atrás.
So there we go. That one was pretty cool. Let's try the second one.
Bajo el sol ardiente bailamos sin fin, corazones al viento en el destino así, ríe la noche, canta el mar, vive la vida sin mirar atrás.
This one had a different kind of vibe, but it also sounded really good. All right, I finally got one with the Japanese working, and only this one worked. This one did not. So let's try this one.
光の中で夢を追いかけて未来へ早く一緒に行こうぜ星空照らす希望の歌を踊ろうこの瞬間に
So there we go. I think it's really cool that it's able to actually read the kanji and I don't know how they made this exactly, but I think it's just really cool that it out of the box has native multi-language support. Now there's another cool thing that I saw people doing, so I hopped back into the Discord and found this one, and they combined an English verse and then what I assume is a French chorus. And let's take a listen to what that sounds like.
Under the rain, I'm singing my heart out. Every drop has its melody without a doubt. With my voice as my only instrument, my songs intertwined with nature's lament. Chante sous la pluie. Oh, regardez-moi. Laissez-moi danser parmi les gouttes. Le monde devient un orchestre divin quand j'entends la pluie. Je danse au matin.
Now, I think this is one of my favorite ones that I've heard. Now, clearly I didn't generate it, but it sounds really good. And it just goes to show you, you can mix and match English with other languages. So there's a lot of cool things that you can mess around with on this one. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in this video. If you enjoyed, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this. And for more cool AI tools like these, check out our website at ai-search.io.